Hey guys. Hello everyone. Whew. Let's let the room populate here for a minute. Hey everybody. How's it going? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. How did that go? Truman Show. New office. No, this is my home. It's where I live. All right. You made it. Thanks for joining. Good morning. How's it going in Japan? It is a gray and gloomy day today. More rain. Last week it was we didn't get, there was a typhoon in the area, but it didn't hit us directly, thankfully. But it rained for 3 days, pretty much nonstop, and it's raining again now. I'll give you guys a little look what's going on out there. But yeah, it's a little too gloomy for me. It's not my favorite kind of weather. It's not raining heavy, but it's just rain everywhere. So, anyways, we'll deal with that. That's no problem. Hello from Mississauga. Mississauga in the house. Hometown team. Is it bad to wear my denim in the rain? No, your denim can handle anything. That is kind of an odd. I know I do get that question a lot. Some people are worried about wearing their raw denim in the rain. Is it going to do anything? No. Because the idea of don't wash your jeans. Hello from Calgary. The idea of washing your jeans is a lot of agitation. So because of that, you're gonna lose some indigo. But being caught in the rain, it's not gonna do anything. Your jeans will get wet. Your jeans will dry. Of course, if they're wet and then you do something to them while they're wet, then maybe there's more of a chance of color to transfer. But no, you shouldn't worry about being stuck in the rain or anything like that with your jeans on. But even then, that's just part of it's just part of your story. It's kind of funny because a lot of what raw denim is about in terms of capturing your fades and your lifestyle. But if you're this is a double-edged, there's 2 points to this. If you're curating your lifestyle in order to get the fades, then are your fades authentic? I hate that word. But I would say yes, because even if you're curating your fades, living your life a little bit different in order to get the best fades, then that's still the way you're living your life. So there is no wrong way to do it. But for me, I just, anything goes. Who cares? Just do whatever you want, and however they turn out will be the way that they turn out. Okay. So let me just back up a little bit, because I know I missed some questions here. Were you able to take the Indigo Invitational pics outside? I have not. I submitted my the raw proof and the there were 2 pictures, raw proof and your first submission shot, just but they were just on the floor pictures. I really want to go outside and take some photos. Weather hasn't been cooperating with us so well, and just it feels to me like 10 minutes ago that I did this last live stream with you. The week has gone by so fast. I've been sitting behind my desk. I've been reviewing fabrics. We've just been in doing meetings, and it's been, I can't believe it. I can't believe it's Saturday already. It feels like 10 minutes ago, just because of how busy we've been. Working from home kind of feels, we've been doing this for the last many months. Yeah, it just, I don't know where my days go, but it's a little weird. But yeah, we do need to take some photos. Risa's been wearing her jeans. I've been wearing my jeans. I've got them on right now, actually, if you want to see. Got my Easy Guys in the solid black selvage. I cut them yesterday, so I didn't cut them as short as I typically cut my Easy Guys. Usually I'll cut my Easy Guys like right up to my ankles, but I left a little bit of room here this time so I can cuff them. So I've just got them down to the floor, basically. Yeah, I've got them a little bit loose. I've got that extra room. I feel comfortable in them, and that's the way I'm gonna handle this Indigo Invitational in all black. And I'm gonna represent black jeans, and go for the faded black fades. Faded black fades. We'll see. I'm hoping that I can really destroy these and be in contention with all the Indigo jeans out there. You know, with Indigo denim, you're going to get a much higher contrast fade. So I think there's much more of a challenge in the black denim to try and make it impressive, a really, really impressive fade, especially because this is not a slubby fabric like the trunks denim, where you're going to get that, you know, rainfall kind of effect with the fades on that particular jean, but not this one. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes. And I've been really enjoying. Of course, I go through all the hashtags, and I see everybody who tags their photos, and I go through them, and I like every photo, and I share many of them with the community. So keep on doing that. Keep on sharing your fades, and of course, I share those ones with everybody online. I haven't done it yet, but I want to do it. I talked about it already, where I want to do videos on YouTube where I'm sharing images from the community. I just want to be able to curate those in a way that I'm not messing with anyone's privacy. At the same time, it's kind of weird with Instagram because, people put pictures up out there in the world, and so I don't want, like, if I'm going to put your picture on a video, I want to have your permission to do that. And then I also need a high enough resolution photo that I can put it in a video and like blow the image up kind of full screen. Otherwise, it's not going to look nice. So it's going to take a little time of me just curating that. I really should do it by email or something like that, where people send me their submissions and I go through it that way. And so long as they're sending me, large enough files or posting large enough files, and I gotta figure it out. I just haven't had time to do that, but that is something that's gonna happen relatively soon. Same back here in Montreal. Well, no typhoon though, but gray and rainy. Yeah, it's gray and rainy. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite weather. I don't think it's anybody's favorite weather. But you gotta take it. You gotta take what you get. We're actually, Risa and I are headed back to Canada in a few weeks. We're gonna go to Canada in when is it? I don't even know. In like 2 weeks or 1.5 weeks, we're headed back to Canada. And we'll be there for a few weeks. We'll be in quarantine for 2 weeks, so we'll be in our apartment, hunkered down. But let's see. I would like to see some snow. There's no snow where I'm at. We'll be there for November. Maybe we'll be there for November, a little bit of December. So we'll see. We'll see if we see some snow. Might be. It'll be I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing some snow. I don't know if I want to live through an entire winter though, but a little bit of time is not going to hurt me. Okay, let's see where we're at. Any chance you guys collab with Marvel? I would like to. I've reached out to them a few times, and nothing yet. But I wouldn't say that it's never going to happen. I'm trying to make it happen. Speaking of things I'm trying to make happen, I do have a meeting with. We're trying to arrange some meetings right now. I'm trying to get meetings for like Nickelodeon. I really want to get Ninja Turtles. And I'm very, I don't know, I'm not gonna say very close, but I have a meeting, at least confirmed meeting with to get the office because I really want to make the office change. So anyways, there's lots of people I'm trying to connect with and trying to make things happen. So bear with us. You know, I want to make everyone's dreams come true. I want to tackle all the franchises and properties that I enjoy. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. So we'll see if we can make some of that happen. Can you send me some Coco Ichiban curry, best beef based sauce, level 2, and chicken cutlet? Thanks, bro. You know, I've not been to Coco's Curry before. There's actually one just like down the street from me, but I've never been. I've never been. We were at the last time I had curry outside of the home. It was like a little. It was a local place. I don't even remember the name of it, but it was good. Anyways, I don't remember the name of it, and it was good. That's a bad story. But no, there's a bunch of curry restaurant chains here in Japan, and I am a big fan of curry, but I never go. I guess I eat it at home mostly. There's a curry restaurant called Curry Up that I like going to, and when I get the chance. It's owned by the owner of the former owner of Bathing Ape, and Human Made is his new brand. Nigo, Nigo. He has a great restaurant called Curry Up. I really like that place. It's good. I have a bunch of their T-shirts. You know, before he made that brand Human Made. And I don't know if you can still get them in the store, but you could go to when you go to Curry Up, they had their own T-shirt, and so it had the Curry Up logo and these characters on them, like their mascots, and they were pretty cheap, like $30 for a T-shirt, relatively cheap, that is. Now you can get the Human Made ones, and they're very pricey. Anyways, I have a bunch of the old Curry Up T-shirts. I'm glad I have some of those. Is it true you can reverse phase by wearing them inside out? What do you mean reverse phase? I wouldn't recommend wearing your jeans inside out. That would probably be a little weird. So I'm gonna say no. And what do you mean by reverse fades? That the indigo will fade onto your legs? I don't know. Anything goes. Agree. Just wear them. Just wear your jeans. There are no rules. A lot of hellos. Thank you. So weird to see you in black jeans. Can't wait to see how they fade. You know, in the early days, I'm thinking, when I started Naked and Famous, I was wearing a jean called the Deep Indigo Rigid Selvage. So I wore those. When I first started Naked and Famous, then I was wearing a pair in this Weird Guy. Yep, the Weird Guy. I bought those myself before I was working at Naked and Famous. That was from the very, very first season. I also had a pair of jeans called what were they called? The Vintage Blue. I was wearing those even before that. Also from the first season. No, the Rigid Selvage wasn't from the first season. Maybe the second season. Anyways, it doesn't matter. And then I was wearing the Skinny Guy version of the Deep Indigo Rigid Selvage. And then I started wearing black jeans for a long time. I've actually beat up a pair of the Solid Black Selvage before. And then I wore through the Black Power Stretch. I probably wore Skinny Guy or Super Guy, Black Power Stretch. I wore a pair back to back, and I probably wore those for 2.5 years. So there was probably a stint of me for like 3.5 years where I pretty much wore black jeans all the time. Then I got into what was I wearing after that? The Dirty Fade Selvage. Man, man, trying to remember. Dirty Fate Salvage, and then probably one of those left-hand twills after that. The left-hand twills are the ones that you see me in often. Those are probably my longest worn in pair of jeans. And then the True Grit after that is what I've been wearing. There have been a couple of pairs that I wore in, not that I did. Unfortunately, I didn't put in that much wear into them. But yeah, I should have. Many of those should be on the wall in Montreal. I remember a long time ago, I did an Instagram post. I think I did an Instagram post where I took all my faded jeans and I compared them all, and you could kind of see where and how my body wears. The fade patterns were very similar on each jean. I thought it was pretty cool. It was like my fingerprint. Yeah. Are you doing anything special or unique to get your fades? Just wearing them. Wearing them around the house, wearing them out. That's it. I'm in that phase still where the jeans are still quite starchy, so I'm slipping off of things. Or like if I put something on my lap, it slips off. So I'm thinking about giving these a rinse wash or a soak just to get some of that starch out, so they're not as slippy as a new pair of jeans can be. But aside from that, no, just beating them up and not giving a crap about what I do in them. Wore my elephant nines in the pouring rain today. That's life, man. That's the way to do it. Don't care. Just wear them. Salvage Foundation for life. That's right. I got my Salvage Foundation t-shirt. There are a couple of units left. We produced a little bit extra from what was pre-ordered, so there's some units on the Tate and Yoko website that you can find. Just head over to there. I'll show you. I put them on the latest arrivals. So if you click latest arrivals on Tate and Yoko, it'll load up. Here's all the new stuff. We just launched, that's right, we just launched the Strong Guy in 2 new fabrics. So we have the Strong Guy Stretch Selvage and the Strong Guy Dirty Fade. Chore coats are out now. Actually, I have mine next to me that I'll show you what it'll wear. Like, I don't think it's hard to see, but this is the black on black Salvage Foundation t-shirt, black on white, and then we have the white with black. Also, the hoodies, the red and the pink, these are all in now. So I've been wearing mine for quite some time. I know you guys have been waiting for these to launch. These just launched. If, there was so much stuff that just came in. We got, we got the women's black cashmere denim. We have the women's Hyperflex that just came in. Actually, the women's cashmere was here last week, but we got the women's duster coats. We've got the classic max and high skinny and the Hyperflex women's. So much new stuff just dropped on Tate and Yoko yesterday. Anyways, if check it out. If you're doing some shopping, some fall shopping, we got some knit caps from Chamula, which are handmade knit caps from Mexico. The owner of Yucatan, that's another one of his brands. He does that brand. He designs them. And he works with local artisans in Mexico that do traditional knitwear, and he makes these beautiful knit caps. I'm as soon as I'm back in Canada, I'm gonna pick up one of those. And then we got some new Epperson Mountaineering bags. That's another brand from Yuki Matsuda, is the owner of Yucatan. And then we've got Upstate Stock, which is a great brand from New York. They make incredible knitwear. We've caps and gloves and scarves. We've just got a big restock of those on the website right now. So a lot of exciting things happening on Tate and Yoko. If you're looking for some fall, accessories and essentials, now's a good time to get it, because we are freshly stocked, and the Upstate Stock. Especially the Upstate Stock, that stuff tends to sell out completely by the end of the fall season. So we're happy to have that back in stock again. So, and for you, and it's all made in America, all made in USA. So you can support your. For I know a lot of Americans are watching. You can support your local production that way as well. So you definitely want to check that out. All right, there's my little commercial for Tate and Yoko, tateandyoko.com. Okay, my elephant nines are starting to feel like jogging pants. It's ridiculous how comfy they get as they break in. That's it's kind of funny because in our raw denim world, we're like, oh man, because it takes a little bit of time to break in a jean, and as soon as it breaks in, we're like, man, these are so comfortable. And then maybe to the average normie out there, they think you're a masochist. Like, are you crazy? Heavyweight denim like that, comfortable? Anyways, we're comfortable with it, so we don't care. But I'm glad they're breaking in and you're enjoying them. Your jeans are black on black. Yeah, it's black warp, black weft, solid black selvage. It's one of our longest running styles on Naked and Famous. Need a heavyweight indigo by Indigo or Indigo black. We'll get there. We've done both of those in the elephant denim before. It'll definitely happen again. Is this all in my head, or does constantly having hand sanitizer, drying my hands on these days do a little something to my fades around the pockets? That's a good question, and I think yesterday we were out, we had a meeting, and we after our meeting, there was a little kind of shopping center that we went around, and going in and out of shops, every shop has the hand sanitizer. You got to do the hand sanitizer every time you walk into a shop, and if you walk into like 5 shops in a row, you've washed your hands and you've covered your hands in alcohol so many times. And I don't know about you, but I wipe my hands on my jeans all the time, so we'll see what it does. It's kind of it's gonna be fades of the time if it does do something. I suspect it's gonna do something. So yeah, that will be an interesting observation that we'll be able to look back on. I don't know what the rules are gonna be in the future. Maybe those hand sanitizers are gonna stay forever. Maybe they're not. But if they are a new, I hate that the new. I hate that. It's not I hate these terms. If it is something that's gonna stay with us, then we'll probably be able to look back and say, oh, these are pre 2020 jean fades, and these are after 2020 jean fades, because you can tell the hand pockets, the hand area, the side of your jeans are much more faded. That's because people, use the hand sanitizer, and then they dry their hands on their jeans, they wipe their hands here. So we'll find out. Didn't want to hem your black denim going for the Frankenstein look. I did not hem them. It's a raw hem. You can see my feet here. Yeah, raw hem. I'm just going to let that ride. Although, I might just stitch this up a little bit, because on this leg, it's kind of coming undone already. So I'll probably just reinforce that, just sew it up a little bit over there. My wife will do that real quick for me. She is a whiz on the sewing machine. So yeah, raw hem. I don't care. Let them ride. They're jeans. They're tough. They can handle anything. A lot of hellos. Hello. Have you guys thought about using recycled plastic? No, but we are getting into recycled denim and recycled yarn, because I think that's much more our, in our world. So with recycled denim, they are recycling old jeans. They're recycling the offcuts of cutting. They're recycling the leftovers of indigo dyed yarns. So there's a lot of wastage that can be used to make fabric, and we are actively. One of our meetings last week was really about this topic, and so we are going to be developing more and more fabrics with these recycled yarns. And, some people would say, I don't know, who would say it? Anyways, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's not, look, being sustainable is not about, there's no magic bullet. There isn't one thing that's going to fix everything. It's a lot of little things that together will all build towards a better environment. So, some people might say, well, if you're using, new cotton to make jeans, that's not sustainable. Well, it is if you're going to wear those jeans for a long, long, long time and you're not going to wash them all the time, reducing the amount of water that is necessary for that jean, and you're not constantly buying new stuff all the time, then sure it is. So, there's a million different ways to look at this, and I don't like when people, not that I'm accusing anybody here, but, there are people out there who will make these really narrow-minded arguments about, oh, the industry is so bad, and like, okay, well, we can look at every industry and find the fault in it. The other day I saw a brand, I'm not going to name it or anything like that, but I saw a brand that talked about, we want to be the most sustainable brand, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, the most sustainable brand is the brand that doesn't exist, because why are you, like, just if you think about, like, I'm using just your mentality and your argument against you, like, if there are other brands that are doing exactly or very similar things to what you're doing, then that is already out there in the market. Why are you now adding to the pile, right? So there are people who try to use this message to, sometimes I feel they're dishonest with the way that they talk about things. But, the key for me is that the most important thing you can do is to use the stuff you got, wear the stuff you got, and, throwing things away is going to be much more detrimental than, when you're done with something, passing it down to someone who can use it, reusing that thing in another way. Risa's making quilts out of discarded fabric. There's a million things you can do with your old garments. Of donating them, of course, other people can get wear and use out of those. So, for me, that's the biggest thing. That's the absolute biggest thing, because the longer you can use a single item, the better it is. You could buy, like what's the argument of like using perhaps a thing not made as sustainably, but using it for a longer time versus having many things that were made sustainably, that you're not going to get the same use out of. So there's always different ways to break that down. Also, when I rant, sometimes I just go on and I really should, if I'm, sometimes I'm not going to be perfect in the things that I say just because I'm just going off the top of my head here. Those things, there's so many things I want to do, but some of those things might be better for a directed discussion, that I can do some research and have my notes in front of me and talk about things that way. So, I do want to bring the podcast back eventually, but it's just, again, it's a time thing, and I wish there were more hours in a day, and I wish I didn't have to sleep. If I never had to sleep, that would be better. I would just have all the time to do everything. But that sleep catches up with you eventually. Dunder Mifflin denim, 60% paper. I really want to make Dunder Mifflin denim. I want, anyways, the whole office collection is already designed in here. It's already ready to go. And so I think if we can make that happen, anyways, I hope there's enough Office fans out there that would appreciate just an off-the-wall kind of collaboration like this one. But I think it would be, oh man, that's another dream one for me. So Dunder Mifflin denim, it would be great. When do you guys usually give your jeans a first wash? It all depends. Each pair is different. Sometimes I will wash a pair of jeans right away just because I want to get rid of that, crunchy feeling, and I like the feeling of it being soft. Sometimes I like the crunchy feeling. But the thing that does bother me is that slippy feeling when I'm wearing a new pair of jeans and I'm slipping off the couch or I'm slipping off the chair, because there's too much. There's not too much, but there's still the starch in that fabric, and sometimes giving a pair of jeans a wash will make them a little bit more grippy on things, and I'm not slipping around. Shoot Farms beet red with Shoot Buck pocket flasher. Shoot Bucks. How did that conversion go? You will be awarded a Shoot Buck. I love. Anyways, what's the conversion to Shoot Bucks to? How did that go? To Stanley Nichols. That's right. Any word on the Nightmare on Elm Street collab? Any word on it? We are actively designing the collection. It's gone through a couple of iterations already. We've had some back and forth with the Nightmare on Elm Street folks. So it's coming along. I can't share anything yet because nothing's been confirmed yet. But soon I hope I can share some design ideas that we're going through with that one. So I will keep you posted. What food snacks do you miss the most from Canada? Doritos. That is the the Doritos flavors like sweet chili heat and just chip flavors like Flamin' Hot. They don't have those here, but they do have a lot of great chips here. But I do miss a good old sweet chili heat. That is number one. And I don't hate to say it. I'm proud to say it. I miss Domino's pizza. I don't know why, but in Canada, I do enjoy Domino's. And the Domino's here is significantly different in flavor, in options, in size. It is not the same. If you want to, I don't want this. You know what? I'm not going to make this a. If you want to explore something funny, go on the Domino's Japan website and see what options they have and look at the prices of a pizza. It's like sometimes it can be like $40 for one pizza. Yeah, it's a little pricey and it doesn't taste the same. So I'm not I've had it here. It's okay. But is a different recipe for sure in North America, and I do enjoy it a lot. So, anyways, miss me some Domino's. But you know what? I want to get into pizza making. I found this oven. I forgot what it's called, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy a pizza oven, and all I need to do really is get used to making dough, and I will be my own pizza chef. Because pizza in Japan is more Italian style than it is North American, like New York style pizza. And I prefer North American style pizza. So I want to become my own pizza chef. I'm pretty good at making a hamburger. So I'm the only thing that also lacks here is finding burger buns. It's not easy. Like you can get them at Costco, but like the average grocery store does not have burger buns. So yeah, people don't eat burgers at home very often, I guess. And I love burgers, so it's that might be another thing that I have to get into is making my own. I want to make my own bread. Basically, the short story is I want to make my own bread and dough. Favorite denim repair service. My favorite one is the one that's closest to you. People think that denim repair is this. It is not as complicated as some people like to believe it to be. Darning and stuff is great. Your local guy could probably do that for you as well. And then you don't have to ship them across the country if you don't have a denim specialty place around you. Patch your jeans. This is one of those things that you could really learn to do yourself, and I would recommend that you do yourself. Patching your jeans is a lot easier than you think. A needle and thread is all you need, and some spare fabric. There is a Reddit subreddit called Visible Mending, and it's just about fabric repair and prolonging the life of your garment, no matter what it is. I would recommend looking into that subreddit if you're interested in doing your own repairs on your jeans. You'll get so many great ideas from that subreddit. Visible Mending. You got to check that out. Is your chore coat a slim or a regular fit? Let me put one on for you, and I will let you judge for yourself. I wouldn't say that they're slim. I would put them in regular camp. So I guess I'm not going to let you judge for yourself, but you can still judge for yourself after I put one on. I'm wearing a sweatshirt and a t-shirt, and I'm wearing a size medium in the chore coat. I got it right here. I'm going to throw it on one-handed for you. It might be a little difficult. Hold on. Let me just... I'm going to prop my camera up over here, and hopefully my phone doesn't fall off while I put this jacket on. So that's the chore coat. So, yeah, no problem. I still have room here, and, I can button it up. I've got a hoodie underneath, so it's an easy layering piece, and I need to clean this mirror. Sorry about that, guys. Let's take a better look at it this way. So, I've washed mine, except for whatever that stain was. Food, probably. Hopefully. You can see that the fabric really, really comes out after wash. So I would recommend, this is one of those things, if you get this jacket, throw it in the wash first thing, and you will love the way that this fabric looks after wash. You start to see a lot more of the color. The color comes through, it becomes more blue, and there's a much more 3D texture that comes out with this jacket. So it will continue to fade. You can see I got a little bit of an elbow fade happening over there. So if you're into this chore coat, which I think people should be, I think it's really cool and it's right up our alley. It's available now on Tate and Yoko, Naked and Famous Denim New York, as well as many, many online retailers. So check it out. The new Indigo basket weave chore coat. Okay, let me answer a couple more questions here. Should I ask for Okinawan Spirit 4 or MIJ7s for Xmas/birthday? That's a good question. They're both very nice. They're both very nice jeans. Which one would I personally? I would. Here's the question. Here's the real question. What do you have in your wardrobe already? If you have, I would say slubby, just, not basic indigo, but classic indigo denim already, go with the MIJ7, because then you'll have something different. If you don't have a slubby indigo, classic jean already, go with the Okinawan Spirit. I think it's a nice progression. Work your way through that, and then later on you can get into like the experimental kind of colors, different colors. But it's good to have some basic indigo in the closet. It's easier to wear with things. I think it pairs up nicer with maybe nice is not the word I'm looking for, but it matches a little bit easier. An indigo black kind of denim. I guess your options aren't the same. I feel like you're wearing a lot more dark colors to pair that up, whereas like a blue jean, it goes either way. So depends on what you have already. What's with the MIJ7 fades? You know what? We'll have to wait and see. There are a lot of people wearing those for the Indigo Invitational, and we're going to start to see beautiful fades very, very soon. Do you have a Chinese New Year salvage for 21? I think it's the year of the beef. It would be a nice mid-heavyweight. It is the year of the ox, and it is the same Chinese New Year denim that we run every year. So it's a short slub denim that has a gold and red selvage ID. I believe it's 12.5 ounces. So every year we update the leather patch. So that said, if you like the Chinese New Year denim and you want your year, and we've already done it, we have extra patches in stock. Just reach out to us and we can change the patch for you. So if you missed your year, we probably have probably a handful of patches left over. We can make it your year if we've already done it. So eventually we will do all the years, and then we'll cycle through with new designs. So that'll be a recurring style. Any pics of the 40 ounce coming soon? I do have some photos from the team back home. I'm just working on putting together the video, and then I'm going to release everything all at the same time. So stay tuned. I'll have some new 40 ounce updates for you guys, and probably this coming week. What's the washing philosophy, and how do you place them at night? Washing philosophy for me is wash them whenever you want. So that said, it depends on what you want to do. If you want a high contrast fade, you got to wear your jeans for a long time initially to set those creases, to get that when you start to notice the high and low points of your jeans are noticeable, very noticeable. I would say that's the point when you're ready to start washing your jeans whenever you feel like it. But that's a good time to do it if you want high contrast fades. At the same time, you can wash your jeans. The thing about washing your jeans is the more you wash your jeans, the more they fade. You're not going to get as pronounced wear patterns if you don't wear them a lot between washes. So that's how, because I was talking earlier about kind of living your lifestyle according to how you want your jeans to fade. So those are kind of what's going to happen. So if you think about it, that's how you can engineer your fades to look a certain way. If you really want to go like raw style, maybe that's a new term, raw style of fading, try to eliminate that from your head. Just wear your jeans, and however they turn out is however they turn out. And that's really the purest way to think about it. And as far as how do I place them at night, they are on the floor next to my bed. I don't, these are jeans. You know, some people, you know, there's a ritual with how they care for them. You know, I fold them this way and I hang them this way and I make sure that, you know, my fades or my creases aren't disturbed. It doesn't matter. You know, your creases aren't going to be disturbed at night because you folded your jeans or you didn't hang them, because you wear them every day and your creases are going to come back. That's how this all works. So, for me, I just treat them rough, and they turn out how they turn out. For the trunks, future selvage denim, would you recommend doing a soak or wash to get rid of some of the stiffness? Not sure if they're sanforized or not. Super excited since I hear a lot about the Akumas. They are sanforized, so you don't have to worry about the shrink on those. Would I recommend a soak? It's up to you. If you're uncomfortable with them, then you should give them a soak. Get rid of some of that starch. If you're not uncomfortable with them, then you don't need to. It's just the way that goes. Hello from New York City. Hello from Japan. Are you still in Japan? I am still in Japan at the moment. We're headed back in like a week and a half to Canada, so we'll be there for a bunch of weeks, and it should be a good time. As well, you know, we'll enjoy quarantine life. Like, it's very strict in Canada with the quarantine. So you know, we're obviously we're gonna follow those rules. I don't want to get in trouble or you know anything bad to happen. So we will be abiding by those rules very strictly, and we'll have some friends who will drop us off some food at our door, so we'll have something to eat and we won't starve to death during that time. Any chance of doing a cashmere on a shirt, jacket, or shacket? I could see that. No plans at the moment, but I can see it happening in the future. Okay. Apparently, winter is going to be super cold and snowy this year. Oh, right. Well, that's super. I mean, especially in Canada, it's always that way. So there's no surprises there. Just joined. What did I miss? I mean, you missed the typical banter. You can watch this on YouTube or on the Instagram IGTV replay after the live is over. So you never really miss anything. You can always tune in at your own leisure. I'm working from home, wearing jeans every day. So am I. It's amazing that, you know, I was having a discussion with Jay over at Blue Owl, and it's just one of these things where I was wondering if, like, because a lot of people I know, they're telling me their offices aren't opening again soon, or their offices aren't even opening until 2022, or, you know, I'm like, wow, it's like, okay, so we've got all these people who will be working from home, and I'm like, what is that going to do to denim? Will people be wearing more denim, or will be people wearing less denim? And I'm just thinking, because, you know, on Reddit and, you know, in a lot of forums sometimes, I see a lot of comments from people saying, you know, I only get to wear jeans on the weekend because, you know, I can't wear jeans to work. My jeans are, you know, my office doesn't allow jeans, or wherever I work doesn't allow jeans. So those people now have the opportunity to wear jeans as much as they want. And then you've got people who are adopting the sweatpants lifestyle, and so those people may not be wearing jeans as much as they have before. But again, maybe they came from an environment where they weren't wearing jeans to work anyways. I don't know. So we'll see. All I know is that for denim fanatics like us who work from home, or who have always worked in an environment where you can wear jeans, now you can wear jeans even more. So we'll see. Are you, the show of hands out here, who has been wearing more jeans since you know, this whole thing has started? I think in our community, I think people are wearing more jeans, and that's just my thought. So let me know what you guys are up to. I'm wearing Summer Breeze so far, and it does look like where I dry my pockets, it's extra bluey. Interesting. That's from the hand sanitizer. Interesting. I feel like the questions I'm a little behind on, so I'm just gonna scroll to the front. If I missed your question, ask it again, and I'll try to get to it. I'm not trying to avoid any questions on purpose. So yeah, there's a lot of anyways, comments that okay. Somebody wrote, I've been selling more. Are you selling more jeans? I hope that's what you're talking about. Jeans, day, every day, regardless. That's right. Make raw denim slim stretch sweatpants. We have the cashmere denim. If you want a super cozy denim, that's the way to go. And the Hyperflex for really incredible comfort and performance stretch. You've got some really great home options with those two. If you're not willing to put up with the rigidness. Okay. Do all the Naked and Famous tees have the super soft tags like the Selvage Foundation shirt? Yep, it's kind of like a faux leather kind of thing we got going on there. They all have that. That's on all of our t-shirts, and our sweatshirts have them too. Speaking of sweatshirts, I showed you guys the pink and the red. Anyways, I have mine out here. I just wanted to. I know I've been wearing them for a long time, and people have been asking me when they're coming out. They are available now, so you can see that. All the tags on them is that kind of soft, leathery kind of material. It's not real leather, but it's kind of leather. It's like suede kind of feeling. So these are available now in the red and in the pink. I love these really vintage style colors. I think they go great with denim. You can get those right now on Tate and Yoko. Those are available in the pullover hoodie, like I've been wearing. They're available in the zip hoodie and in the crew neck. So if you've been waiting for them, wait no longer. They're available now. I love our sweatshirts. I pretty much live in them. I mean, when I'm not wearing just a t-shirt, I'm definitely wearing a t-shirt and a sweatshirt. I live in them. I think I wear them more than I wear our button-up shirts. Yeah, I mean, I wear a lot of flannels, especially now. It's actually kind of getting cooler here in Japan, so it is starting to get to be flannel weather. And when I go back to Canada, I'm definitely going to be wearing flannels. So yeah, should bring the holographic pairs back. I was looking. Last night I was talking to Brandon about some leather patch designs for spring summer 21, fall winter 21. Man. Anyways, fall, because we're doing the fall winter 21 collection right now, and yeah, that jean was on my mind. I was actually looking it up yesterday. I'm actually, here's what I'm looking for. I don't know if any of you guys have it, but I don't have one of the holographic denim jackets in our archive, and I was looking up on eBay to see if there was any yesterday. But if anybody has one of those, I would like to have it. So let me know if you got one. We can arrange a trade or something for those. So I'm looking for that holographic denim jacket. Forgive me if this was asked before, but what is the next core color jean you guys are going to be doing? We are coming out with a purple core denim. So the purple core is coming out for spring summer 21, which is not that far from now. We're going to start shipping spring summer 21 in around January. So it's amazing. I'm telling you that my concept of time is just like that. It's just zooming by. You know, we went through the spring summer 20 collection under, you know, man, the coronavirus world pandemic, you know, situation. Now we're getting through the fall winter 20 collection. You know, all the major releases are out. We've got the Batman collection coming out for holiday. I'm gonna have that schedule out this week also. And then we'll have holiday, and then we'll have New Year, and man, like it's kind of weird because I think every holiday is kind of being marked in my brain with like, oh, this thing will be over by Thanksgiving. Oh, it'll be over by Christmas. You know, every milestone of the year, it'll be over by Labor Day. Oh, it'll be over by the summer. Who knows when this is all going to be over? Who knows? Hopefully soon. Hopefully we'll be able to get together with our friends and family and all that stuff once again. And yeah, we'll all, you know, I want to go to New York. I want to do an event there. I want to go to Seattle. I want to go to California. I want to visit. I want to visit stores. I want to see you guys. I want to see you guys in person at these, you know, in shop events. You know, I'm glad that we can do these events together. You know, our live stream. But of course, I love to see you guys face to face, shake some hands, hug some folks, bro fist, all that good stuff. It's I'm longing for the days. So hopefully we'll get there together soon. Let's just be extra courteous to one another until then, and hopefully we'll get out of this sooner than later. Just got my left hand 12 midnight edition. Seriously starchy. Love it. My first naked and famous. My first naked and famous are the gray selvage. What determines how starchy a denim is? I don't know. I actually don't know that question. Starch is used as a adhesive for yarn spinning. So when they're spinning that yarn up, of course, a dry cotton is not going to hold together. So they use starch with water, and they basically coat the yarn. So when they spin it, it stays together. And also for dyeing. So when you're watching raw denim, when you're watching denim woven on these shuttle looms, you can see how crispy, like the yarn is crispy. It's like, there's no flex to it. You know, next time we go to the mills, I'll have some video. I'll show you guys how it looks, but it's pretty cool. And so that's what they use it for. How much goes into any particular yarn? I don't know how they calculate that. I don't know how they do that. Can I speak Japanese? Not very well. My problem with languages that I'm not comfortable with, even with French, I can speak French to some degree, but my French, I can understand more than I can speak. So if I start speaking, I'm often confronted with words that I don't understand, and so I can't respond, and then I get into this like panic zone. So I do have to get over that. But I'm starting, like, as I'm, the thing is, I'm also at home a lot, so I'm not out and about as much as I could be, and having human interactions. Everybody in my circle here in Japan speaks English fluently. My wife speaks English fluently. Her sister speaks English fluently. Her husband speaks English fluently. Her mother and father speak English fluently. So everyone around me speaks English fluently, and it's so I'm never pressured within my own little bubble here, but it's bad. I need to learn the language. I'm a bad immigrant. Learn the language. I'm the guy that people I'm the reason why people say that. So it's my fault. Even in Quebec, I spent 10 years in Quebec, and I say my French improved significantly, but not so much that I became fluent. And I was slap on the wrist, shame on me. I should have become a lot more French. I should have become fluent in that amount of time. But I it's my bubble. I worked in an office where I never had to speak French. Really, good morning, hello, how are you doing? That kind of stuff. Small talk. I never had to have a major conversation with anybody. And even when we go to France, when I think I'm going to use when I think I'm going to use French the most, all of our French partners, by and large, speak English. And I think they're more comfortable speaking English to me than they are with me speaking French to them. So it just gets... I think that's also maybe the situation here. If somebody can speak a little bit of English, they turn it on for me. So it's just one of those things, I guess. But I do hope is not the word. I should, and I will commit myself to speaking Japanese more. See, I can read a little bit of that, but I can't read kanji. So, I don't know what that means. Sorry. A Sherpa denim with wool inside of the polyester fabric or whatever was used. I would like to do a real shirt, with real wool or Sherpa denim jacket. I would really like to do that. I just don't know if the price point is something people want from us. So that is the bit. I want to make a suede, like a brown suede denim jacket. I want to make a fringe denim jacket. I really want one myself, personally. But it's just a matter of price point. So I'm not sure if we're if there's enough demand for us to make something like that. Okay, back down to the bottom to get to all the newest questions, which I missed because I scrolled up. Am I a boomer now? I think I'm a boomer now. Although that's not really fair, because when I was a kid, the boomers were the actual boomers who were all, you know, our high school teachers and stuff. So that's a weird. I don't know. I don't like these. I just don't find these terms to be very. We call people boomers if they don't get something, and it's like, that's not fair. You know, that's not. I don't know. It's kind of like the Karen thing. You know, it's like now everyone's a Karen. You know, it used to really mean just one kind of person, but now it's like any woman that you don't like is a Karen, and it's like, come on, man. I sound like Joe Biden. Come on, man. It's not I don't know. Maybe I'm a boomer for saying that, huh? I don't know. Whatever. It's I'm just an old guy now. But I feel like I'm with it. You know, I sample new music all the time. I'm listening to what's going on. You know, sometimes I listen to it. I have to say I'm like the new Miley Cyrus stuff I really like. What's that? Midnight Sky? That song. That is a good song. I like that song. Is it possible to shrink my Emperor of Slub even though it's temp treated? You can probably shrink it a little bit more in a hot wash, but I don't think it's going to be permanent. It'll stretch back out. And that's a loose weave fabric, so that jean's going to stretch a little bit. Embrace the room. Have you decided on the small iPhone 12 or the Pixel 4? I have not decided on it yet. So the new iPhones were announced, and I watched the whole thing, and then I went to pricing it out on the website, and like I always do, you look at the iPhone, and the 64 gigabyte model is the cheapest, and of course I need more room than that. So the 256 model, you know, I'm priced out at that, and then I'm like, oh, well, if you get the 256 model, it's only a couple bucks less expensive than if you get the other phone, and then you just start doing that until you get to the most expensive phone, and you're somehow justifying it in your brain. So I literally went through on the website, like, oh yeah, iPhone mini, and then the iPhone 12, and then the iPhone 12 Pro, and then the Pro Plus max spec'd out at like 512 gigabytes. And I'm like, I don't know how I ended up here, but I seem to believe that I need this phone now. But I haven't decided yet between that and the Google Pixel 5. So I think I want the Pixel 5 now more than the 4A. It's too many options. So I don't know what to do. But I will soon. How do you drink my coffee? I drink it usually with a little bit of milk, or black, or iced. I drink it in every shape and form that I can get my hands on it. I do enjoy a good coffee. Hey, Saga represent all the way in Boston. That's right, Mississauga. Brofist, Mississauga in the house. I love going back to Mississauga, I have to say. It is a changing place every time. I don't know about, you know, how where you guys are from, and maybe you guys feel the same way, but Mississauga, Ontario, where I grew up as a teenager, when I moved there were still farms around, and now it's like so, especially the downtown kind of Square One area. If you've ever been to Mississauga, you know that downtown Mississauga is where the mall is. There's a giant shopping mall there called Square One. And that whole area is like new condominiums and super developed. And it's like, if you like shiny glass buildings, there's lots of them. And so every time I go back to Mississauga, there just seems to be so much new happening. Same thing with Toronto. Every time I go back to Toronto, it's like, oh, you know, this street has been completely redeveloped, and I'm like, wow, what's it's so weird because you know I grew up there, I worked there, and going back, I guess it all is for everybody the same. Going back to where you're from, it always seems the same, but very different at the same time. Do you need a yoga trainer for the road? A yoga trainer? I need to do some exercise, that's for sure. Hello from Mississauga. Lots of Mississauga people here. Great. I love it. You know what? This is something new. Just a preview of things. So we're actually, for Naked and Famous, I don't know if this is a knife that we are developing with it's a fold-out knife that we're developing. We're making a special color for us, this like indigo jeans blue, with this knife maker here in Japan. They've been making knives for 150 years. So pretty neat thing. It's going to be Naked and Famous Denim branded. Anyways, we just got the sample yesterday. And I think they're pretty neat and pretty old school looking at the same time. So expect to see this soon. So these are coming. Anyways, I just had it on my desk. I thought I'd show it to you guys. So I know a lot of people have been asking us for like these like little accessory kind of things. So that, and I'm trying to get the mugs made again. I'm actively. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it, but I'm trying to get them to do it for us again. So. We'll see. I really like the Fire King mugs. I want to make some new Fire King mugs. We love you. I love you. You guys are the best. I love hanging out with you guys every morning. It lets me get all this. There's so much denim stuff I want to talk about, and it just lets me vent all of my the denim love out there. Vent it out. Let it out. Put it out into the world. Come to New York. I will come to New York as soon as I can. As soon as I can, I will be there. I want to go to the store. I want to see the boys. I want to see you guys. Just continue to support New York. I know it's tough out there for retail right now. Even if you're not shopping, just coming in to say hello if you can. Don't if you can. It means a lot to us. We love seeing your faces. We love just the camaraderie of that shop of denim lovers coming in and being denim lovers. That's what that shop's for. So let's if you're in the New York area, swing by the store, say hello. Pick up a pair of jeans. It means a lot to us. It is tough out there. It's tough out there. With New York, I was talking earlier about offices being shut down. New York is an office city. There's offices everywhere, and everyone's working from home. So just general foot traffic and people being out and about is just not the same. So retailers who relied on, people going to work and after work going to the shops, going to the restaurants and eating lunch and they're all struggling, man. It's, and who knows what's going to happen. I know several people who, have New York jobs and, they left. They left. They're like, I'm working from home now. So why should I pay New York rent? Which is true. I can't deny that. That's but so we'll see what New York looks like in the future. I've seen articles. New York's dead. New York's never gonna die. New York is the center of the universe. It'll be different, but it's different every day, no matter what. It's different from the 1980s, the 1990s, the 2000s, 2010s, 2020s. It's always gonna be different. So it'll be it'll persevere as it always does. That's why it's always, it's whether in real life or in the movies, it's destroyed. It always comes back. And that is the story of New York City. So I'm not worried. But it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. And with your support, we'll get there. We'll get there sooner. All right. every time I scroll up, now then there's a bunch of questions at the bottom. Thankfully, Tate and Yoko is a click or two away. Have an order on the way. That's right. As always, if you can't shop in store, then we always have an online option for you. And we try to make it simple and easy for you guys to shop as well. So, we know that not everybody can make it out to the store for a variety of reasons. So, there's no pressure. And like I said, I've said this before in other live streams, support isn't just buying, saying hello, being here on the live stream, telling a friend about us. There's so many ways that you can support us. So I appreciate all the ways that you support us. Hello to you too, Murphy's dad. Great to hear from you. Great customer, great guy. Him and his wife, they've come up to Montreal. It's always great pleasure to see you guys. And I'm glad you're joining us here on the live stream. Tannery South Fade Log update coming soon. I think they shipped them, so we'll have them on the website sooner than later. So yeah, we have a custom little leather fade log that we've done with a company called Tannery South. They were making these fade logs, and they approached us, and I said, you know what? Let's make custom ones, because on the fade logs that they had, you'd have to write in the brand name. And I'm like, why should you have to write it in? Let's just put it right on there. So if we're going to sell it from Tate and Yoko, and we're selling lots of Naked and Famous, of course, you're going to be able to get a Naked and Famous denim fade log right there. And we'll have them available on unbranded brand as well. How are you guys going to top the MIJ8? You've done Japanese, Indigo, and obviously the variety of jeans that we've done here. How are we going to innovate? We're always going to innovate. We're always going to continue to break ground. You have no idea. Right now, as we're the amount of fabric we look at, this is all fabric. I can't show you, but there are anyways, my desk and coffee table over there, it is just covered with fabric. We're constantly looking at fabric, new developments, new treatments, and we put these things together. So it might be one treatment here combined with this, so we're always on the cusp. We're looking at fabric all the time. So we're never going to run out of ideas, because we're constantly studying and learning and discovering everything that's new that's out there. So we promise we're gonna any achievement we've done, we will continue to push to top it, and keep pushing that pushing the bar, pushing the line. I don't know what I'm talking about. But we're gonna push it. We're gonna keep pushing. Calling it now. MIJ10 is going to be 1,000% made in Japan. Japanese indigo thread, hardware, leather patch, everything made in Japan. The MIJs are pretty much already like that. Even the leather, some of the leather patches are made in Japan. Yeah, it's, the MIJs are serious. The hardware is the most serious part. And some people don't even realize it. The 100% iron ones that we do, almost nobody does this. This company makes, they're the only company in Japan that still makes them this way. And it's a very, very special button. The hardware fades, so to have an entire jean that is a fading process is very special and very rare. And it took us a while to get those buttons made and to find a supplier that can actually do it. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of our hardware on those. Have you guys covered the new short coats yet? They look really great. I did earlier. I'm wearing the Indigo one right now, and you can see here I've got it layered with a hoodie. I've got a t-shirt underneath as well. So, and I'm wearing a size medium. I'm pushing 170 pounds right now, 5'8". So fits me comfortably. I would wear a medium. I think a large would be a little big on me. So yeah, that's the way they are. Big fan of these short coats. Lord of Nep news. No news there. We are working on the King of Slub, Lord of Nep marriage. So that's coming. I don't know what we'll call it yet. The King of Lords. The King of King. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it is coming soon. You mentioned before, but what is the Dark Lord of Nep? The Dark Lord of Nep will be eventually the black version of the Lord of Nep. So the Lord of Nep, but with black dye. So the Dark Lord of Nep. Joker updates, not yet, but coming soon. I'm gonna have the Batman release information this week, along with the teaser video. Any Black Friday sales coming up? Yeah, on Black Friday. We'll have some good deals. We always have a good Black Friday sale. So we had a little Thanksgiving sale on Canadian Thanksgiving last week. That was a bit of an indication of some stuff that you'll find on sale, but there will be even more. And we'll have some door crasher deals as well. So I'm going to tell you guys first, but we're going to launch some product for Black Friday that we're gonna have door crasher prices on them, and just to get everyone in the holiday shopping mood. Is it too late for a linen selvage? We've done linen selvage in the past. This would be something we would do for a spring collection, so it's possible that we do. I invited 1 billion people. You invited 1 billion people to what? Okay. Joker updates. Did I miss any questions? I don't think so. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna wrap live stream up with how we always wrap up our live streams, and that's with snack time. So, cargo selvage denim one day. Yeah, we have a fit called the work pant, and I'm looking forward to expanding that out a little bit more. Is there an Indigo jacket in the Batman collection? Yeah. Well, Joker will be the Indigo option. Okay. What's gonna make the Elephant 10 so special in particular? You're gonna have to wait and see. Fall winter 21. Give me some time to give you guys some more details on that. We're still finalizing stuff, so give that a little bit of time. So snack time today. We've got a couple of things. Let's see. Here's the old pantry here. We got a lot of chips as usual. We got those yesterday. That seemed kind of interesting. Let's take a vote though. So let's bring these two out. Okay, so these are cool. It's always chips. It's not always chips. We do have some new chocolate. Do you ever get around to trying those wasabi Doritos? No. But I kind of. What are we gonna do with those wasabi Doritos? Are they still here? Did we eat them? No.
Wasabi Doritos?
Yeah. No, Risa. No, Risa's right here. She's the ones from Okinawa.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're right there. They're back there. So let's grab them. Okay, so that's another option for us today. A lot of chips. We do love chips. Pretzels. Yeah, I picked up some pretzels the other day. Nice Chemex. Yeah, I do enjoy the Chemex pour over style. That's how I make I got my Hario. Oh yeah. Oh wait, do we have some ice cream?
We do have some ice cream.
Yeah, this one.
Which one?
Oh no, that's the rum raisin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we had the mochi ones. I guess we ate those already. Okay, I think we're good.
Okay.
Okay, So we got a couple of choices today. Let's go over these flavors, and we'll do that. Bye. Thanks for the news. Well, thanks for hanging out. Okay, so we've got 3 options today. We'll try one of them. You guys can tell us what you want to see. We've got the Okinawan exclusive Wasabi Doritos. So is it soy wasabi?
Yeah, wasabi soy sauce. I think it's like a Taiwan and Okinawa.
Oh, okay.
So.
Interesting. So only available in Okinawa and Taiwan. It's a soy sauce wasabi Doritos flavor. So that's pretty cool. This is what is it exactly?
It's like like I think it's Chinese dish that's like a hot pot of chicken and ginger.
Okay.
And it tastes exactly like that.
Okay. So
Maybe so is it Korean? I don't know.
I'm not sure. So I guess some kind of Asian dish, chicken ginger soup kind of flavor, or stew flavor. And then these ones are new. These are a brand new item that we found in the store yesterday. And this is
Spicy seaweed flavor.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. So spicy seaweed. Usually seaweed flavor stuff here is like salty.
Yeah, but this is caramucho, which is like that like red spicy shoestring.
Yeah.
Things. Yeah, it's that with I guess the seaweed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's not Japanic though. Japanic? What do you mean Japanic? It's anyways. So show of hands, and I'm gonna. Who wants to see the Doritos? Okay. We've got the ginger chicken and the seaweed. So everyone's saying Doritos so far.
Yeah, I mean this is the most interesting one, I guess.
Does Canada snack time gonna be Domino's and Doritos? Maybe we'll find some Canadian chocolates and things like that to show off for you guys. Okay, we got a few seaweeds. Hey Rick, thanks for joining us. Okay, wasabi. I think it's Doritos time. All right, good choice, everybody. Let's get out. We got a Fire King bowl here. Nice milk glass bowl. Let's pour some Doritos into that bowl.
I don't know. I think it does smell like soy sauce more than wasabi. What do you think?
All right, let's see. It is. It smells like Doritos and soy sauce. Like Doritos
with corn.
Yeah, Doritos with corn chip.
Soy sauce with corn chip.
Yeah, soy sauce with corn chip. See, it was still early. My brain doesn't work all the way. Okay, that's what we're working with smell-wise. Let's pour that out. Yeah, so it looks like a pretty standard like Dorito shape, obviously. It is not, that orangey color that you get from a nacho cheese Dorito, but it looks like, maybe any other flavor of Dorito that isn't covered in orange.
You know what I find funny, by the way? Like, Doritos have salt flavor here, but I never see that in...
Oh, like a basic
Canada.
Corn chip salt flavor. Huh, That's right. Yeah, Doritos is not the same beast as it is in North America. But, yeah, this is neat stuff. So let's give this a try. Isn't sweet chili heat soy sauce flavored? I don't know what sweet chili heat's flavor profile is supposed to be.
It's like a sweet chili sauce.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's definitely not soy sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Wasabi hit instantly.
Oh, so good.
You know when you eat wasabi and like your nasal passages open up? Boom. First thing, put it on my tongue everything opened up.
Yeah.
Those are good. And then you get the corn chip aftertaste. Initial hit, full wasabi flavor. I don't really taste the soy sauce, though.
No.
I mean, maybe just regular salty.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Yeah.
You get the tingle on your tongue.
Very wasabi.
Oh yeah, that's pure wasabi taste. This is great. We gotta get some more of these. They're not. They're spicy if you can't handle wasabi. Like on a spice scale, wasabi is like a 5 out of 10, maybe.
Maybe 4.
Maybe a 4. If you can't handle wasabi, if you've eaten at a Japanese restaurant and tried that and you're like, oh, that's too much for me. I know some people who can't handle spice at all. This would probably mess you up. But no, this is just a pleasant experience for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to like that, back of your nose kind of spice.
Mm-hmm.
But you do. It's good.
I could eat these all day, and then I'll be even more. I'll gain even more quarantine weight. COVID weight, man. It's a real thing. But I like snacks too much. What can I do? Wow, very good. Taste to nose? I don't know what that means. Taste noise, I'd say. Taste noise.
I don't know what it is. What is a taste noise?
Maybe good crunch.
Oh, yeah.
They sound good. They are good. These are highly recommended. If you're in Taiwan or you're in Okinawa, you can get these. We found these at an Okinawan, Lawson
it does say
or
limited time. So
might be
a summer thing.
We picked these up a few weeks ago in the summer, while we went to Okinawa. So, we gotta find those. Yeah. That's the problem in Japan is that they make all there's so many limited edition products, and then they're gone.
Yeah.
Then they're gone, and you're just like, it's fun because I do feel like going into the stores. I want to go to the store because I want to see if there's something new.
Then something new means that always something is going out of production, and it's actually a good strategy because a lot of flavors that people like us oh, I want to try this, and then they buy it, and whether you like it or not, it doesn't really matter because you get that sale, and then move on to something else. The
marketing strategy here is it must be very difficult because you're constantly having to produce new.
Yeah, but it also must be fun.
Yeah, must also be fun to always launch new product like we do. But every week there seems to be something new at the store, and we're every time we walk by a convenience store, not every time, but I'm compelled to go in more often than not. Yeah. Just to see if there's something new. So, anyways, that's part of the fun of Japanese convenience stores and grocery stores. So, that's one thing. If you do ever get to travel here, or when you do, make sure to visit the grocery stores anywhere you go. It's always a fun thing to do. I like going to Trader Joe's when we go to the States. It's always it's a great trip,
But even when we used to go to Germany, we love going to the grocery stores. The certain things are priced so well in Germany as opposed to anywhere else.
Yeah, right.
Have different chip flavors,
different chocolates, and all kinds of fun snacks. So enjoy the grocery stores when you do travel, and hopefully you'll get to come to Japan soon. And if you ever do, hit us up. We'll meet up. But we're going to be traveling very soon. We're going to be visiting Canada, and in a few weeks we'll be doing these live streams from our apartment in Montreal in quarantine land. And anyways, we'll be back in the office, reunited with the staff. We'll do some we'll have some great content created around that as well. Snacks in Ottawa are very unique. Oh, really, Rick? So maybe you'll have to bring us some. I'm going to sign off there. I'm going to see you guys again next week. Have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye everyone.
Bye.
I should make a YouTube channel. We have a YouTube channel. Sorry. If you don't know, so the extended outro. We have a YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, Naked and Famous Denim. I repost all of the live streams there. There's also additional content there as well. And you should like, share, and subscribe to the channel because that's what you're supposed to do on YouTube. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. Later, guys. Bye.